Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. We're going to play some Sims 4 specific. Sorry, there was two. I was gonna say, specifically I want to build a house for the new event. If it gives me a third one about the event, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, only two. Oh boy. Anyway, we're gonna build something kind of nature-y, kind of cabin-y, I don't know. Something along those lines is kind of the plan for today in honor of this. I played it already. I posted a video about it today. This part, the first part, it literally took me like 10 minutes. Like, don't even worry about the beginning. I don't know how long the rest of it's gonna take, but the first part from today was so fast. So you can play it like right now, literally. Like, you could probably even do it in 5 minutes. It's that quick. So anyway, we're gonna try and build something along these lines to use for the event, or just for fun. I don't know. Something nature-y is kind of the vibes for today. You can't get the quests to show up? This is a dumb suggestion, but like, have you just unpaused the game? Because it takes a second. You have to like let the game run and then it pops up with the first thing. But it took you longer to make the sim to do it than to like actually do it. Exactly like that. The time that you'll spend making your sim to play with this, it will take more time than actually playing it. So it's okay. I think the later bits of it, I don't know what the actual quest will end up being, but you see how this one's called Echoes from the Cave? It makes me think that the whole quest, I think that the like end goal here is gonna be for us to get into that secret cave in the Oasis Springs Park. I feel like the whole thing is gonna have you try and max the handiness skill and get in there. So yeah, it's a base game thing. You don't need packs. This is just a free event. They've done a handful of them. This is the next one. The last one they did was like the anniversary event around when Businesses and Hobbies came out. They had like that Reaper's Rewards one before Life and Death came out. So we've had a few things like this, but this is just the next one. So anyway, it's gonna be quick for you to play through it, but you really should so you don't miss out, because then you're gonna be sad if this ends and you don't have the items. You have 41 days to play it, so you're gonna be okay. You got plenty of time, but you really should make sure you make time to play it so you don't lose out on the items, because they'll go away forever if you don't do them. Well, we built a house for me to use in my YouTube video, Yeah Hamsters, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to make a fun nature-y house. I built like a starter home on YouTube. That's not the same thing as building a fun nature-y house. It's different. Alfredo, thank you for the gifted subs, by the way. Thank you so much for doing that. And Sophie and Micah and Chubb and Evil, thank you for the resubs. Everybody else too, thank you for the resubs and stuff. It ends on your birthday. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's good timing, honestly. Okay, can we come to functional treehouse? Ooh. Treehouse. I hadn't really considered that. Yeah, let's make it float. That's cool. Okay, where should it be? I'm wondering about, you know that lot in Copperdale? Oh, Glimmerbrook. Oh, Glimmerbrook could be good for this too. Maybe like over here on this one. But that small lot in Copperdale by the water is always good for this kind of thing too. But we can also move it. Is it a sponsored stream? No! It's sponsored by who? EA? They never pay me for anything. No, why? Because I'm talking about the event. If it was sponsored, you would know. It would have to say ad everywhere. This is a free event. I'm talking about it a lot because it's free and you should do it so you don't miss out. But you would know if it was sponsored. Usually just like genuine like FYI, it'll say hashtag ad in the title. And also if you hover over the stream, it'll have like a include paid promotion like thing that it'll say on it. You have to legally very extremely disclose when content is paid on the internet. So you would know if it was. It always says the word ad basically when it's sponsored like that. Otherwise, you're breaking the law. So, I know some people do stuff like that, but it's usually not gaming creators. Like sometimes you'll see like weird sneaky sponsored stuff on TikTok from like lifestyle creators where it's like they're promoting like some kind of moisturizer or something and like being weird about it, and it's probably sponsored, they're not saying, but that doesn't really happen with games that often. At least as far as I'm aware. Also, most simmers don't really get that many sponsorships from companies that would be fishy like that, so it's not really too much to worry about. Yeah, and like TikTok versus streams are different platforms, so anyway, you would know if the stream was sponsored. I would tell you. Okay, we can build it here. This could be kind of fun. Oh, well, the problem is, like, this lot, though, like, the trees that are around it aren't really the kind of tree that would have a tree house in it. So would it feel really out of place if I put a tree house there? The one that I was talking about, let me just show you so we can look at what the trees look like. Let's see. Well, these ones are kind of actually very similar. This place feels a little bit more overgrown and natural. I don't really know what tree it would end up being. We'd have to like probably size something up and like put it in there somehow. I feel like this lot makes more sense. I was yeeted? Oh, geez. All right, chat, stream's over. I'm kidding. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm intimidated by this. We gotta figure out a tree to use. Stream is sponsored by the ravine. Could you imagine? Okay. What does yeet mean in Twitch context? It doesn't actually mean anything. It's just a command that we have in our chat. It just like randomly selects a username. It randomizes a person's name out of the chat, and we just joke about it in stream. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's just a randomized selector, basically. Stump table sized up as base. I guess you could do something like that. I was kind of thinking about how I kind of want to get, and we might want to use one of the debug trees. I used to, oh, this one actually? This is outdoor retreat. This might actually not be so bad, because if we put like the house itself, you would basically, well, we wouldn't do it like that. We would do this, but no, hold on. I need to like, do it like this. But we would basically try to put it so it looks like it's sat on that part of the trunk. That might be okay. We could have like a hole in the middle of it for the rest of it. Oh my god. Well, and also if there's a ladder, I think it would be okay. Because the ladder will kind of look like it's helping to support the building too. This doesn't really look like it's sat on the base too much. That's only clipping a little bit, so that's fine. 2 trees with a bridge between them? You think so? We could maybe do that. Should be the same tree again, so it like matches nicely. I don't know. Well, let's think about it. Let's build like, that's too far over. Oh my god. How would it go? Maybe you could be like off that way. Okay, so this part would become bridge stuff, I guess. It's kind of interesting. I do kind of like the vibes of it. We can have that part float here. And then like the ladder can go in this area. And then the ladder kind of feels like additional supports. So it doesn't feel like it's completely just, you know, floating. I wouldn't use the Island Living foundation with the treehouse. There's so many pillars with that foundation. I mean, I can kind of show you. But there's so many pillars with it that when you are using it, when it gets big, it has them like all in the middle. So if we tried to do this, I mean, imagine like if there was, you know, like 9 pillars all everywhere. Like that doesn't really feel like a tree house as much. I kind of want it to be like really floating. More so than that. You want the second tree one to be a different height? Oh. And have it be like staircases floating them? Oh. We can try it. It might be kind of interesting. This one could be like... Well, you don't really feel like you're on the tree as much. We could pull it off. You need to be... And then I want to have like... We'll have to see if we can pull this off. I like the tree trunk inside the room too, but I don't want to have it be like so much inside the room that it's blocking everything. You know? Let's see how... Oh, I got it the exact right height without even trying. We could get a couple columns. We don't want to have a ton, but like a couple might help make it feel like it's not so bad. Maybe like, I don't know, just a couple extra columns around. I actually don't really, I'd rather have it float, honestly. I'd rather it be like, we can sort of defy gravity. You know? I feel like that's fine. Yeah, they could have some balconies in the back. There could be like a patio. Like this part could be a balcony space. And maybe this one could have a little balcony space too. If it's gonna come out that far, we might want that to be, there might want to be a pillar there. Okay. So what, do we make one of them into like the bedroom and then the other one, I don't really even know. No. Do we want this to be like open? I guess not really. I guess that's probably fine. The tree is just from Outdoor Retreat, if you're wondering about the tree. I guess we'd probably try to like enclose this. Can I like scoot you just the littlest bit that way? Okay. It breaks the lighting, but it's okay. Have the bathroom outside. There could be like a fake outhouse on the ground. It sure would be nice if we had a real outhouse. Too bad we have to wait like a couple weeks. If only. No, this is not base game. We're already using packs. We're already using, oh no, a couple packs. Specifically, we have Outdoor Retreat as a main one right now. I've got Cottage Living on this. What about... Oh, I forgot that this fence doesn't have a matching railing. Doesn't this game just really bother you sometimes? There's no matching railing for the werewolves one either, is there? I don't think there is. Would a small second floor be weird? I mean, there maybe could be. If we wanted to try and add some like extra height to it all. Then there could be a balcony in this front part. Yeah, I was trying to avoid using horse ranch because I always use horse ranch for this kind of thing. It's like my #1 go-to, but it's the #1 go-to for a reason, so we'll just use it. It's okay. Horse ranch is just good for this purpose. That's why we always do it. I don't really like the pillars. You know what I mean? I don't like how there's like posts in random places that I wouldn't have selected myself. This one is for rent. Let me look at her real quick. Yeah, I really wish that every railing had a matching fence. It's very frustrating that they don't all have matching fences. These are probably a little bit too fancy, right? Or are they cool? I don't know. You liked the sticks? Yeah, so did I, but I don't have a matching railing. The werewolves ones are so good. Like, I really like how this looks. This one, this is more the vibe of the treehouse that I'm going for, but the lack of railing is really bothering me. But we could possibly do, like, I don't know, maybe not this one, but you could get like a little part that has like a little bit of metal to it, and maybe try and have that match well enough that it's fine. I don't know. I mean, that, it looks like the metal that's in between them. So that's not too bad. I don't think I want, I guess that could have a roof on it. Maybe this part could have no roof because it's kind of in the tree, but this one will. And then we could do the fence again up here. Oh, I'm stuck. Do you remember back in the day before we ever had like fences, or sorry, before we ever had ladders and stuff, and we used to make fake tree houses, but we would just use stairs? Can you believe we were doing stuff like that? Like, this is unhinged. We would literally do it like that. Or you would put like, I don't know, there'd be like some kind of platform in the middle of it. And then you would try and like bring them down from there. Oh, but there was so many years of The Sims 4 that we didn't have ladders. So like, it was just, that's what we could do, you know? No, it was dark times back then. Dark, dark, dark times back then. Yeah, and like before the stair update, even worse. It was terrible. Okay. I'm trying to think like, sorry, I was just making sure I have my other OBS correct. I'm trying to think how I want the roof to be on this. I guess I'll come back to that. Let's figure out like trims. Oh, that helps. This fence is werewolves, the main one that we're using. That's like around most of the places. Horse ranch. There's gonna be such a weird collection of furniture inside of this room. It's gonna be very strange. I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, let's do these horse ranch columns in all of the corners. If you can even see the corners. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope. That one's right, okay. And then we want to bring this up. I guess we could have this be like right here. Maybe I could get some kind of like slate, I don't know, overhang, roof texture. There's like little metal ones. I've used this one before for this kind of purpose. That might be okay. And the front door could be like right there. If you could even call it a front door. I don't even know if I would say that myself, but the season's awning is just nice for this kind of thing. Should I have it scooted over a little bit more? Maybe. Was it the island living stairs that I had? Yeah. The fence is from Werewolves that we're using right now. This is a, what? Oh, what about this just plain metal? No, never mind. Sorry. Wasn't a good idea. Use this horse ranch one again. Should there be a column? Just one in the corner? Or maybe the fence should just be in the corner again. I don't think I like the column in the corner. What if we had columns like around the fence? Tried to make it, or fence, columns around the ladder to make it feel a bit more substantial. There's gonna be a lot of landscaping and like trees down here to cover it up. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, like about how it looks right now, because it's gonna change a lot once we get going a bit more. Okay, I was gonna have this be kind of like the same thing as right there. Oh, it's cool. And that feels better, because that way it's like, I don't know, it looks more supported, I guess. Which is good. Have I saved? No. Well, you've only been working for like 20 minutes, so it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll put like the floor paint under, we'll like paint the ceiling, Wizard, don't worry, underneath the bridge. I'm not gonna do that yet, because we'll have to paint all the ceilings at once, and I'm gonna change my mind about what color it should be, so we'll do that later on. Okay. You need to be like in. I don't really know if this is what I want out of the roof, but you go in a tile. Oh, see, it's like kind of in the tree. That's sad, but maybe that's okay, because we could use like this roof texture and then it really feels like it's in the tree. Maybe I should get rid of all the overhang. I guess the overhang was the main problem with the clipping, right? I don't know if I I don't know if I like that. It's okay, hold on. Once we have some more stuff, it's gonna be okay. Oh, geez. What do you think about that roof trim? The reason I didn't like the overhang was because of this part. That was the only problem, is I just didn't like it right there. But I realized that deleting it on the entire place just because of one part is a little bit silly. But that was my reasoning. All right, let's get some more columns in here. I like that. Should this part be... No, don't leave it open. That's bad. Let me put one more of these, like right there. Then we have kind of like a fancy part for that secondary front door. Okay, let's look at outdoor retreat. My first thought was that I would use this, but I don't know. In hindsight, I'm like a little bit unsure about that, but it might be okay once it's got some stuff around it and like more plants and things. I guess we'll see. Yeah, the horse ranch stuff obviously could work too. I just always, this is the thing, like I was saying before about the like fencing, I always use horse ranch. So I'm like kind of trying to use it a little bit less with something like this. But like obviously this is really nice. Like this kind of thing is really good. We also have the new wood texture. I just don't know if I want to do it around the whole outside. The one that came in the event today. It's like this thing. I don't really want to put that everywhere. Unless it's fun to use it everywhere. I don't know. It might be fun. Hi, Snap, by the way. Maybe it is fun. We haven't done it on an exterior of a build yet, so. I don't really like it in a darker color, chat. The darker color is too gray. Yeah, I agree that it looks more like a feature wall than like siding, but that doesn't mean that you can't use it as siding. It's obviously intended to be a feature wall. That's why they made it, but we can try it in different ways sometimes. I don't really like it though. I think it's too busy with the roof. I'm gonna use the stupid horse ranch one that I was just complaining about. I liked how this looked. Okay. That works for me. I'm gonna have the same stuff inside that we have outside. We want that to be kind of floaty. Should I put... Nah. It's gonna just have to look a little bit topsy-turvy over here. Try and make the house off the grid. That's kind of what I was thinking, is that we would do it like, they put the off the grid lot challenge on it. But I was kind of thinking we would leave it off the grid. Sorry, I like, my eyes scrolled past it like 5 times. Could have another ladder / bridge in the back. Yeah, I mean, if we had extended this a little bit more, possibly. It just sort of depends if I can get this part to fit. I think that'll be the exact right height. So we could connect it up in like more than one place, so it's easy to get around. Yeah, chat, there's gonna be a bunch of trees outside. I'm not gonna put any more trees touching the building. There's gonna be a bunch of grass and like landscaping underneath it, which is gonna help it all fit together, okay? Just trust me. Okay. That's kind of cool. I do think that now it sort of needs one more column. I don't really want to have it, but I feel like maybe it could benefit from that, just so that it's like supported in all 4 corners. Needs a moat. There could be a pond down there. I do actually like the idea of that. Another ladder. I don't know about a ladder over here. Because I'm gonna have I want to have like a lot of plants and like possibly some stuff like this. That one's bad. But if we start trying to put this, like the ladder, you know, you can't very well put a ladder into your pond, so. The game doesn't really work like that. How does this one look? Ooh. Okay. Let me like sort of deepen it in a couple more places. I think I want to have a little bit more this way. Okay, it's kind of like a corner shape. And there's, for some reason, a pillar straight into it. I don't know about that. Well, what if, okay, hold on. What if the pillar is, like, into the ground? I guess I won't use these. I was gonna try and use those rocks, but the regular ones are better. And then we put some rocks and some landscaping around it. It might, like, work a little bit better that way. Just you wait. We can get some of those on the sides, and then we can landscape it like this, you know? Try and blend it all in. And I'm okay with it going into the water if it's just in the corner like that. Like, I think that's fine. Okay, we need to put, like, some sort of wood underneath all of this. Isn't that better? Try 2 pillars. Well, I had switched it to just 1 on purpose, so we'd have less going on back here. I feel like that's a lot of pillar. It's okay. It'll come together. Again, once there's like way more landscaping, which there's gonna be a lot of, it's gonna look so fine. Is the ladder functional? Yeah. Yeah. People get really nervous when you put columns around things, but the columns are fine. Don't worry about those. Okay, and as far as the door goes, I don't really want to use horse ranch stuff, but some of the horse ranch stuff might be the best bet, especially for like these back sections. I actually can't see a thing. Like, that's good for us to have a nice view of the outside. I need to get maybe another one over here. How come there are 2 buildings? Just because it's fun. It's just fun. It's whimsical. Ooh. For the door, maybe I could just use like this cottage living one. It's not really what I was hoping for out of this, but oh, now we can have a cat cam. Maybe I won't use that one. Oh, this one's okay. This is laundry day. Oh, but the color. No! This one is from Snowy Escape. This one could work. I don't know what you think of that with the door from Horse Ranch. And obviously, like, the Horse Ranch door situation is not good. You think round poles instead of square? I mean, we can swap the columns out. Oh God. Oh my God, I did it again. That one's not a column, that's why. That is the edge. It could be like a werewolf sort of situation. That might work. I hate placing these columns. It's so annoying to grab them. Especially with the tree in there. I'm filled with regret. Okay. Cute green door from Cottage Living. We can consider it. I don't want you to get your hopes up about that though, because I might not want to use something that's like super vibrant on the outside. Okay, well that's still a column, so. Okay, well the problem with these round ones is that, and this is why I was kind of wary of it before, but do you see how they're smaller? So you can still see the trim that is there by default on the edge of the house. Like from the painting, or from the paint on the building, I guess I should say. I feel like maybe I do want this one. I don't know. Maybe it should just be there in the middle of the water, because it being on the edge makes more sense. Yeah, I don't know if the round is gonna be frustrating or not. You like the square. Okay, that's really bad news. That really is a shame for me because I'm having a real problem trying to replace them all. So you liking this square is not good. I think it looks okay. Well, the round fits so much worse with this too. Oh, it's terrible. It's cursed. It doesn't work with the column. We can just leave it be though. Round ones are like logs. Yeah, I agree they're like logs. It's kind of cute. And it matches the like round bits on this, which is also nice. Let's look at werewolves. So werewolves has this little door. And it also comes in some funky colors. I just don't think that... I don't know. I just don't think I like it very much. But we can use that as the doors that are connecting the building, right? Because that feels kind of like a child made it or something. Do we want to just have like these open windows? They're not that big though. The life and death door. The life and death door. Do you mean like this one? This one could be like a nice interior door if we want one. For like the bathroom or something, because then these ones have windows, which is nice for the outside. Maybe the bathroom could be... Where did you go? Maybe the bathroom could be like right here. Is this the bedroom? I think it is. Okay, let's look at island living. I think that the colors might bother me of the wood from island living, but I like that the windows are open. Like that's kind of cool to me. So we could do that. You know, something like that on the outside. Yeah, Jungle Adventure also has some windows that are open. Obviously Werewolves has one too. These Jungle Adventure ones have way worse wood colors though. Do you see what I mean? It's like a little bit more of a gray tone, which sort of bothers me. But I do prefer the shutter. It's just that like... Ugh. The color is like way off. Yeah, I think the for rent ones won't work either. There's a lot of windows that have no glass. But these for rent ones, I mean like this kind of thing is okay, I guess. But some of these have a little bit too fancy. Like the lines in them are too fancy, I think. So I don't really want to use those either. Not those? What, do you mean like this one? That's also way too fancy. Obviously these ones, the shutter one I was showing you were okay, but... I mean, we could possibly use this one in the bathroom. Maybe I will do that in here. Should I get like 2 of them? Okay. Island living again. Where did you go? Okay. Let's try this like right here. Yeah, the color is good for that. It's so fun. This building is just very strange overall, and I like that about it. Let's put like 2 of them right here. Okay. The open windows are so one with nature. I like that. Okay, is the living room and like kitchen and stuff gonna be inside of this space? We also need to have access to the upstairs from in here. You know what's another idea? And okay, this is possibly a regrettable decision, okay? But just hear me out for a second. I wonder what would happen if we tried to put the ladder going all the way up. And like the only way to get up there is if you use the ladder. And the ladder was like the extra support. I don't know. It's too weird, right? Like instead of putting it inside, we put it out here. You don't want to go there either, do you? Can you go over here? Oh, that's okay then. So there's a few ways to get up and around in this building. So weird. Gotta make sure we paint that part. I think it might be okay. I almost feel like I don't need the columns on the edges anymore. Is this for kiddos? No, this is for an adult who's gonna live off the land. I don't even think there's gonna be anything for kids inside of this house. I think there will be not one singular kids item inside of this building. Okay. Are you in line? Sometimes grown-ups just want to live in a tree. Exactly. Doesn't it seem like fun? I think that I want to have maybe there could be like an additional toilet in this little part. So that way, or it could be like a closet or something, I don't know. We're gonna have to swap out the lights because we want it to be off the grid, so. That could be an extra bathroom up there, possibly. Do I want to have a bathroom window? Yeah, that's nice. Imagine just like one toilet that you've handcrafted. And that's like all that's in there, I guess. I need to paint this. What? You're ditching us? You don't like the treehouse? Fair enough. We've been abandoned. Okay, so for the layout, I'm really struggling to accept the fact that like, if you want to go up to this part, you need to go like all the way down and then all the way up. So this needs to be like the workshop or like some sort of space that is not like your general living area. And then this can be the bedroom. We can have the kitchen over here along this wall. The living room can be here. We could have like a dining table right here. That might work. Skinny tree in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna put so many trees. I like the idea of there being, that one's too small. I do like the idea of there being like some kind of tree in between them, you know? Especially if we use this kind of tree around a few times. So it like really blends in. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? But just imagine, we'll have to come back to the landscaping. I just want to make sure we have a layout first before we do anything too wacky. Yeah, the bed can just be there. And that should be okay. I don't really know where the kitchen should go. I think I did say along this back wall. I can hear Snap scratching something. Rude. Should it stop right there so that I can come in this door? Okay, and then, I don't know, the dining table, it won't be this furniture. I just want you to be able to visualize a little bit more what I'm talking about. And then there could be like a living room right here. Where's cats and dogs? That's okay. Well, the bathroom is right here, Merlin. That one upstairs is extra. This is the main bathroom that's gonna have the shower in it. No, this is not early access. I'm so sorry. We're just playing the normal game. We have no no fairies or anything like that. This is just normal Sims 4 right now. Okay, the front of the lot technically. Oh, geez. This is the front of the lot. Why was I building it all the way that way? We want the front of the lot to be this. So on the gallery, yeah, okay. That's good. Now she's scratching that chair. She's like on a rampage, this one. She's scratching everything. I think I might not put a pond anymore. I don't know. Let's just start getting a little bit of debug. Oh, she's back. Okay, she had to go scratch and then come back. Imagine a burglar breaking in here. Oh my god, Robin's like climbing all these ladders to get in here. I want to get from high school years because I want to use like all the landscaping that matches in the environment. My dream is to have like so many trees everywhere. I want it to like really blend in. I'm gonna have so many of these too. And like this kind of thing. We'll come back to that though. I want to get the low-lying plants first. Where are you? Oh, these are nice too. Oh, there's also like this little tree if you wanted to use that. We can add mushrooms. That'll be good. Okay, I was thinking about this in particular. I want to have this to like really fill in underground. I might also use a lot of the rocks from the debug in high school years too. We kind of want this to like frame out where your Sims will have to walk. And then if there was almost like a clearing in the middle, I think that would be kind of cool because we could have like a place for your Sims to hang out down there. There could be a fire pit, I don't know. like that kind of thing. A picnic bench, yeah, and like your grill. Obviously you want to have some plants, so like some places to grow crops down here. Okay, that's the front of the ladder. So I want to put some stuff behind the ladder. Like this way. Fire pit might be a bad idea inside all those trees. Yeah, I did have that thought too, but I think we can just do it anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's what makes it exciting? Yeah. No, Jay, there won't be early access for a while. There won't be any early access for a while. Okay, let's see. I want to get some more of the rocks. That's not a rock. There are debug rocks. Yeah, we have, oh, geez. Okay, something more like this, I guess, could be good under here. Yeah, that helps it blend in, so that's probably for the best. We can put just a few more of them. Maybe some over here too. Kind of like going all the way off lot, you know? I feel like this is getting somewhere with making it blend into the environment. Let's put another one of these. Okay, maybe just a couple more in this area. Yeah, okay. We gotta get flowers, and then they have some more like grassy stuff and like tall bushes too. This bush, I think, is good. It's very tall. I did just save like 2 seconds ago, so don't worry. I literally saved like right before I started placing the rocks, or even like mid placing the rocks. So we haven't done too much since I last saved. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of height variety down there. How about some more grass? What if we had some of this kind of grass around that tree? And we could just mix that in on the edges a little bit. You might be good over here too. Sort of like in between this rock. Oh, it could be kind of cute if we had like a little decorative planter at the base of it. That kind of helps it feel like the front door, you know? And then we can put some flowers in it. I don't know. These flowers do not match the environment. In the environment, they're just using plain white ones. I don't know if that's what I want. Need a mailbox? I know, we need to have a mailbox and a trash can. I didn't forget. We'll add them. No, Snap's coming over here. Okay. Oh, these ones are outdoor retreat. They're like little yellowy ones. Maybe these are more fun. They're not quite the same as the rest of the environment, but they do look pretty good. Yeah, it kind of looks like, I don't know, this is very wildflowery. They're called yellow wildflowers. That makes sense. I suppose that's why they seem wildflowery. That is in fact what they are going for. Okay. Maybe just a couple more, like you could go in there where it's a bit open. You could size it up right here. Some more right there too. Okay. Oh, maybe a couple more right there. Wow, that looks cool. Maybe, wait, hold on. Sorry, you're caught, Snap. Maybe one more set of them, like back there. Okay, I'm gonna hide the trash can like way back this way. I'm kind of thinking I might even try to use, well, maybe not the stone one. I was gonna use the stone one, but maybe not. I wish I had this, but in a wood color. I know this one's kind of wooden, but maybe I will use the stone one. And we can just put it here. It's kind of underneath the tree, but it's also easily accessible from up there. And then we have to get the mailbox and put it in the front. I might use the werewolf's mailbox. And you could be just like that. Okay. What about, oh, you're being so cute. You don't even know how cute you are. What about, like, I mean, maybe even just this. And we can put that in the planter box. That seems nice. I might get some of the, it's from Riviera Retreat. I'm sorry, we're already using like so many packs. I'm gonna use a kit now too, but Riviera Retreat has this like rock pathway thing. There's a couple things like this in debug, but the debug ones, in my experience, can be a little bit weird, and your Sims can like kind of refuse to walk on top of them. So I feel like maybe if I just put a couple of these at the base of all the ladders, it might be nice as a way to like mark where you can go up and down. No, it's not a real tall planter box. It's decorative. This is from high school years debug, but you can't like plant stuff in it. Like you can't plant like tomatoes in it in game. But it is a debug one from high school years if you're looking for it. Yeah, people really want bikes. That's come up a lot. I could use a bike. Maybe I'll use this one. And just put it over here, maybe. Or should it be, I guess it could be like leaning up against the planter. That feels like a nice proper entryway. I'm not gonna put multiple because I think we're only gonna have one Sim living here. Okay, let's look at a picnic table. Yeah, I never normally use that one, that bike, the Cotter's Living one, because I always feel bad about how it's like the early purchase content from so long ago, but I'm gonna let myself have it this time. Okay, let's do that. I think they should have a grill because they're not gonna be able to cook very easily upstairs. So a grill will probably come in handy. So you can grill and you can eat down here. I know we talked about a fire pit. No, we don't have any mods to make this. People are really fascinated by the idea of a tree house like this. I think it's like sneaky or using mods. It's not. I just have a floating house and then I sized up some big trees so it looks like the trees are supporting it. But basically the house is just floating as far as the game is concerned. Which you can do without mods or anything like that. Okay, Snappy, you can't be on the keyboard. You can hang out in here, but you can't be like on the keyboard, you know? fire pit underneath the house when the house is made completely of wood, probably not like the smartest thing to do, but I'm still gonna do it, okay? I just think it looks cool, so I'm still gonna put it down there. It's totally safe. Everything's fine. It's all good. It probably will be fine. Let's get a couple planter boxes down here too. How many planter boxes should we have? Maybe just those two? No, I mean, it might catch fire in the game, Erica, but this would, nothing else would in game, so you're fine. These trees won't burn down in the game ever. It's not possible. The fire pit can catch fire in game though. Pretty easily even. Need a well for water? You think so? They do have like all of this. We could put a little well though, just for fun. We could just have this on the corner. I mean, well, it's... I guess it's not really giving well because it's closed. This one is. Oh, there's no colors to it. That's kind of fun though. Should we just use it? I think I like it. There's also this fancy one, but that probably is too much. I don't want to put the wishing well. The wishing well is way too much, I think. Okay, we have to start looking at off-the-grid stuff because my Sims will be living completely off the grid in this house. So sorry to them about that. They're really going to be going through it. But that's okay. Gotta make sure we have an off-the-grid tub. This is like the one that you can craft, but I might use this one instead. No, actually, let's use this one. That's more fun. This is the... How far over can you go? Well, maybe you could just be like right there. That should be fine. Okay, it's like all the silver accents. Sure, 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 sure. Let's figure out lighting. I do like this light for off-the-grid stuff. I find it very useful. Am I planning to play in this house? Well, I kind of thought that I would if I were to build a house today on stream. I thought I would like replace what I was playing in the YouTube video that I made today. But I have a dog and you can't, like, that's not gonna work with this because the dog can't get up the ladder. So unless I put like dog stuff on the ground, which honestly makes me feel really bad, the thought of like leaving all the dog stuff on the ground. So I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard for me to get behind that idea. Because the dog could never come inside, and like, then if we teleported the dog upstairs with cheats, then like that's kind of annoying to mess with. So I don't know if I want to do that. At least maybe not with this particular sim. Should there be a stone floor? Probably don't use the Star Wars floor, Kayla. That's unnecessary. We could do that. Dog house, please. What, on the ground floor? You want me to leave the dog on the ground floor in a fake dog house? That actually makes me feel so guilty. Does that not make you feel horrible and so sad? The thought of like ditching the dog all the way down there? I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, the poor thing would be miserable, and I would just feel so bad because it would be my fault. Okay, we have some cleaning supplies in the bathroom. That's nice. What if we got some like bathroom clutter stuff? Oh, they can have toilet paper, I guess. There you go. Tree horse instead. Well, we can just put a horse up here. Right, the dog can't get up here, but we could just put a horse. Sure. Okay. I think I like the little bathroom like that. You gonna go down there? Okay. The dog can stay indoors all the time. That's so sad too. Seriously, do you all not feel like so sad about that thought? I don't know if I can do it. I don't think the dog would like that. Okay. Light. You know what I want? Let me show you something. So The Sims posted this like teaser video. Oh, I didn't post it in my mod announcements. Hold on, I just scroll back. The Sims posted this teaser video of all the build mode stuff. Oh. From the new pack. Not all of it. It's like 3 things from the new pack. But there's this one bookcase. Wait. One bookcase in particular that I want so bad. Well, also that bed would be cool for this. But I want... Imagine this. Like, if we could put that in here. We're in that, like, time in between the pack coming out and, like, you know, where it's, like, almost here but not quite here. This would be perfect. Too bad for us. We can't use it. The houseplant stuff would be probably kind of cool in here, too. That's from The Sims posted that. That they posted it like in their Discord server. They probably posted it on their Instagram too. I can check. And like I bet it's on like all the Sims social media. They made a cast one and a build one with like little teaser videos. Yeah, they posted it on their Instagram too. It's their second most recent post. The most recent is a video about the free event that just started today, and then before that is the build stuff. And then if you scroll back, the one before that is the cast stuff. So it's not everything from the pack, I assume, but it's a lot, so it's kind of fun to see. Okay, we need to get a bookshelf. Even if I can't have the perfect bookshelf, I can still have a bookshelf. I think the one from Werewolves might be good. Like this thing? I could probably shove that in the corner. Oh. Yeah, that actually looks really good right there. Okay. What about... We want a double bed, I think, for sure, right? Oh, you know what? The one from Outdoor Retreat. This one could be fun. I've joked before about how this has always given me like fairy vibes. Even before we knew about a fairy pack, this bed with like the swirly headboard, doesn't that feel like it would fit with Enchanted by Nature? Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, how about one of these rugs? That could be nice. It's not really colorful though. What about werewolves? We could use one of the rugs that's like a little bit destroyed. Oh, what if there was like a mix of rugs? You know how like Laundry Day has like that layered rug thing? What if we did our own rug layering? Hold on. would take this one. Oh, I don't really like how you look. I would put it like that. And we layer them like that. I think that could be kind of cool. Probably don't want a nightstand on that side because it's a bit close to the door. This bed is from Outdoor Retreat, if you're looking for it. I don't really want to use the Outdoor Retreat furniture, but I guess we could. Yeah, I think I will. Never mind. I like it. Oh, I want to have like a dresser. That's not gonna want to fit, is it? I could scoot it all over a little bit. I feel like it's possible that your sim could still get through here. How does that look from the outside? Oh, the tree is covering it, so it doesn't really matter wherever we put it. Okay, so they can still get through there. Oh, it's not far enough up. There. They can still use all of that. Nope. Maybe this one needs to go a little bit more over. And you need to go like right there, and then you go on top of it. Okay. Then we still have a dresser. The bookcase is from Werewolves. If you're looking for that one. Okay, that light can go right there. Maybe we can get a tall, skinny plant. Oh, a hanging plant, actually. Oh god, we're gonna have so many packs in this build. That's scary. Yeah, I was thinking about putting a mirror on this wall. Oh, this werewolves one would be so good. That's perfect. What if they had like a little, no, probably not a side table underneath it. I was thinking full-length mirror, but that's probably more fun. Let's look at everything that goes off the grid. This is all of the lighting, but there's also like, I don't know, we have all these different activities if we wanted to put like an easel in here or something like that. I want to use, this is the new woodworking table. This is the one that comes in the pack, or not in the pack. This is the one that comes in the event. We're talking about the pack so much about Enchanted by Nature. This is from the event. This is the one that comes in the event today. Everybody can unlock this today just by opening the game. You don't even need to do anything. You just gotta open the game and then click claim. Yeah, I feel like just today? No. Up until like August 4th or something, you can do it. Not just today, but it started today. Only after today can you do it. Shoes under the mirror. Oh, that could be kind of cute. We could use like the default shoe rack. Maybe this one's better because it has more boots. Feels a little bit more like, I don't know, a sim who lives in a treehouse. Are we wearing heels in the treehouse? Probably not. That's my thought. Okay, I'm gonna decorate this. How about the cottage living one? Yeah, that'll be good. Maybe one little more plant. I want the one from the greenhouse kit. Oh, probably need over a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Okay. That's cute. We are building a treehouse, yes. The vision was to try and make a treehouse that you could use to play the event that just started today, if you wanted to. This is the bedroom of the treehouse. I think we need a bunch more plants. I feel like that's the key. Maybe one of those. Maybe they could have some flowers too. I like the red because it brings out some of the red from the rug. So that could work. Open book on the nightstand. Yeah. You know what the off-the-grid treehouse needs? The comfy gamer kit. But like genuinely, because I feel like that would, some of it will kind of match. I can put my plant right there too. So there's like a group of 3 of them. Oh, never mind, it's too many. Put it over there. Don't size down though. Okay. Yeah, as though you were like in the middle of reading this. Love that. I want to use a poof. I don't think I want to use my poof. I don't know if I want to use the cow plant in here or not. I probably could. Maybe it could be on this wall. This wall's kind of plain, so. Let's find a little chair. Use my kit in every build you do. I use my kit in a lot of builds too. I'm glad that it is good for you and that like you're getting a lot of use out of it, because that's ideal. That's like what you want to hear about it, you know? That could be good. Instead of a second nightstand, it's just like this little chair. I think that could work. Yeah, the game, you just always need clutter. Like, that's the key. It's just like any amount of clutter you can get. So like my kit, obviously I'm like selfishly, I like it, but genuinely, it's just nice to have clutter like that. It goes a long way. Oh, my necklace. Yeah, like a little box could be okay. Maybe I put that down there. Maybe they have a picture of their sports team. I think this is too much. Oh, maybe the easel could be outside, like under this covered part. We could put some plants with it too. Gotta kind of alt place you. Okay. Oh, the new magazine collectible. That's a good idea. What is it called? If I just search magazine. No. Do you remember what the name of it is called? The one that we got today? Is that gonna block the ladder? Oh, this one? They can't, this ladder doesn't work from right here. That ladder is only to go upstairs. Oh, touch grass, that's right. Touch grass weekly. Yeah. And then the other one is gonna be like, they'll all be named different things, I think, from each week. Okay. I think this works for the interior of this. Maybe I should just scoot it forward a little bit so the light's a bit more spread out. Maybe honestly, maybe I will put the easel over here. Okay. Now the tree is really in the way, I must say, but it's okay. We will figure it out. Knitting, please? Yeah, we can put knitting on one of the patio spaces. I like the idea of that. Probably not this one. This one can be for art. I was gonna put you right here. And then I was gonna get some more flowers right there. Oh, you're a little bit too big. pea bush. We actually don't have one on this lot. We can consider it. I think I might use, well, I always forget where, like what category it's under. I feel like it's in a weird spot. It's like here. You know that, oh this, the base game one of this for our art. Art supplies. Bird tree and rabbit stump. Yeah, we can have some, well, actually, I don't know. The downstairs is pretty busy, so I don't know. Let's not worry about downstairs yet. Let's think about the rest of the upstairs first and then talk about it, because we still have so much more of the upstairs to do. And if we keep jumping back and forth, up and down, we're gonna confuse ourselves. Yeah, a woohoo bush is nice because it's very practical. You can use it if you're downstairs, because this way there's like a place to go to the bathroom on every level without you having to climb a ladder to just find a toilet. Might use you right there. Yeah, we don't currently have any lights on the walkway, but bear in mind, it's an off-the-grid house. So in terms of lights that can go outside, like fairy lights aren't really in the cards for us. We have some things like this. I have used this kind of thing before in these style of houses. Maybe I could put you just right in the corner. Oops. But we could do something like that. And then maybe have like one more of them over here. Yeah, there's like that little cottage living table thing that has a lamp attached to it, but this kind of stuff works pretty well. These lanterns are nice. And then we can maybe have this one like over here. We've kind of successfully spread out all the stuff. Yeah, I actually like how that looks. It's not too bad. Can maybe use this downstairs too. Like next to the grill or something. Just so there's like a little bit of a light. Maybe we put off the grid. Does this function off the grid? Yeah. You never know with this game. Yeah, maybe we put a candle or like some kind of lantern on this too. Just so you get some more light. Okay. Save the game. It's kind of lagging right now. The raven from Life and Death. That's true. That could be an interesting option to put somewhere. I guess it does, like you said, it flies around. It's a crow. Every time. I always think it's a raven, but it's always a crow. Yeah, maybe they can have a crow in here. Okay. Do we want, like, rugs? Yeah, we tried using the new siding from the event, but nobody liked it. I was open to it, but a lot of people in the chat thought that it looked too modern to use for this build, which I understand and I can see. So we didn't use it. But yeah, it was obviously like it's a nice fancy new siding that came out today in the event, but maybe not perfect for this. A little animal friend makes it so Disney princess coded. It does, doesn't it? That's a really cute way of putting it, actually. Yeah, I like that they have flowers up here. I feel like it really needs some pizzazz. So, I appreciate that. I feel like maybe we don't want to put too much else on here. Maybe a telescope. I'm worried about putting too much on the walkway and then it being like blocked off. Oh, maybe a bench. And the telescope can go on like one of the balconies, but maybe there's a bench on this front part. Oh yeah. That could be good. So you could sit out here. Kind of becomes useful. Okay. I was gonna put the telescope up here, but probably not, because you can't really see through the tree. We could put the telescope on this back one, and then there could be, wait for it, a chess table. There could be a chess table on this one. It's perfect. Werewolves. Yeah, that's good. There's not a lot of wall lights that are off the grid, but I think I would like to have at least a couple. Or, well, maybe we could just use this again. Get like one of these lanterns somewhere up here. Yeah, there's like a lot of places to build the logic skill on this lot, I guess. But you need the logic skill for the event, I think. Oh, no, you don't. No, that's me, because I gave my sim... Oh, I gave my sim the aspiration that's like logic and handiness. I don't think you need logic for the event. My sim needs logic for the event, but I don't think everybody else will. You definitely need handiness, but aside from that, I'm not sure. I don't actually know. What happened to the knitting? Nothing happened to it. Guys, we're not done with the build. It's okay, we're still working on it. I've only furnished like one room. It's okay, it's okay. One step at a time. I just don't really like how the yarn basket looks, to be honest, but we can still use it right there. This is the new handiness table right here. We're gonna put it up top. That's the plan. So we do have it right now. Yeah, anyway, don't worry, chat. We got plenty of room to add in lots of skill building stuff still. We're just getting started. I'm gonna take you. And then maybe another flower somewhere. This is in Copperdale, this lot that we're building on right now. Yeah, I like the yellow on that. Blue? Sure. Yeah, I like the new woodworking table a lot. I'm like really pleased with the woodworking table. I'm glad that they've added that. I think it'll be nice for us to have. Okay, we gotta try and have like one more little light. Maybe it can just go right there. That way there's a light outside on pretty much all of the patios. Here's the no fear lantern. Oh God. Okay. I could probably, I don't like that, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I could take this one. We could put this by the base of the ladder. 'Cause then there's kind of a clear, at least one light back here. Okay, let's put all that away. I don't think anything really needs to go on this patio. It's pretty tight, so. Bathroom, bedroom, this is the full living space. Let's think about this. I'm gonna put a light in the middle of it. I also want to get a nice ceiling paint. Where are you, Horse Ranch? I gotta get in here. There. Oh, I guess you don't actually have to get in there to see it. You just gotta make sure you're angling it nicely. Let's make it nighttime so we can see what the lighting looks like in here. Ooh, bad. it looks bad. Might want to bring a sim in so that we can like rearrange stuff a bit better, but we'll see. And like change the color of the lights and everything. Okay, these ones work off the grid. So we could do these. If we wanted to get a little bit more color. That's cottage living. It's got outside lighting because there's a hole in the middle of it. Try putting glass over the hole. Well, then like the what's it called? Tree would be like clipping through the middle of the glass. So I don't really want to do that, I don't think. Maybe the living room is better over here. They can't have a TV or anything, so, oh, but we could maybe have a fireplace. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, but it has so much potential. You know, light a fire in the middle of your treehouse. Yeah, I know what they mean, Kat, with the like the island living glass floor. It still would be noticeable, I think, that the tree is clipping. I mean, we can look at it, but I don't really. I don't know. We'd have to close this up too. Oh my god, that's so annoying. And then we would put like this. I mean, I guess it would be partially like hidden. It's just, it's hard for me to shake the fact that I know it's clipping. I don't know if it's worth it for the light. Doesn't it just look a little bit strange? And then if it's not there, then the lighting is worse, but... Oh, size down the glass. Oh, we could probably... Oh no, you can't do that because it still leaves the... You can't see it anymore. I think I'd rather just have the lighting be weird. I think it looks better without the glass. I think it's better like this. I know people were like really wanting that and they said it a lot, so that's why we tried it, but I just don't know if I like it personally. I like that this is clipping through and it would be outside. Like it's a tree house, so it's not completely unrealistic that it's like that. Can I lift the room up? What, this part? Well, okay, so basically we have the room is sunken down a little bit on purpose because we kind of liked this like multi-level stuff that's going on right here. So it was like an intentional choice to let the tree clip into the room. We did it on purpose because we kind of liked the vibes of it. I know that you might not like it, but it was a decision that we made intentionally. I think it's kind of interesting with the shape of the building, so I would kind of like to keep it, but... yeah, I want to get a side table. When is the event? Oh, it started today. So you're in luck. It will last from now until like August 4th or something. So you've got a bunch of time too. Lighting. Off the grid lighting, sorry. Let's use that one that I keep. Oh, this one's actually pretty nice. This is from Horse Ranch. We could probably do that one. Oh, don't want the stars though. Maybe we put that in like a plant. Okay. Do I dare use the open book again? I think I will. There's not much else that you can do here. I mean, no electricity, no electronics. You got plants and lantern light to read by, basically. And that's all you're working with. Okay, I can't change that. Let's look at some of the stuff from Horse Ranch. Let's see. Horse Ranch. I want to see that like wall decor item actually. Probably shouldn't be an actual horse, but maybe like this thing kind of matches. We could try that on the wall. Oh, instruments. That could be fun. They could have a guitar. I'll even use the Horse Ranch guitar. Yeah, that's good. Okay. They can play music. No, the typewriter doesn't work off the grid. It, because the typewriter is still just a computer, and it does all the same things the computer does. So the typewriter itself is not functional off the grid. That would be kind of cool if it was, but it makes sense that it's not. Because it is a full computer, you know? I like the upper cabinets there. I feel like that's cute. Well, again, the typewriter, it's just a computer that is skinned to look like a typewriter. I don't know if you can see that, but it basically has like an iPad screen on it. It's kind of giving like Tortured Poets Department who uses typewriters anyway. Like you're just using a typewriter because you want to look cool, but it's not actually a typewriter. It just looks like a typewriter and it's still a full-fledged computer. Like it's not really a typewriter. It still does all the things that the computers do and it has an iPad attached to it. So, oh, that's too much. Yeah, that works. Horse Ranch, wall decor. We can put this over here. They have some little pots and pans. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna give them a desk and a journal. Like somebody suggested, I kind of like the vibes of that. Although I don't know if I like this desk. It is kind of, it's really fancy is the problem. I don't really know if fancy is good. Oh, I don't want to put a trash can in here, Cozy. Listen, hear me out. If there is a trash can, and the only way to bring your trash down to the bottom floor to empty said trash can is to bring it down a ladder, The Sims, they just can't do it. Like, we can't trust them. You have to, if you're gonna play here, I think you have to be the one to like drag their trash for them downstairs. Cause otherwise, like, I just think it's gonna be too much. Trash shoot. No, see, that doesn't make any sense for a house like this. That's why I'm like, I don't think we should do that. It would be useful in game, but I think that, like, realistically, it doesn't make too much sense. So I don't want to do that. This time, at least. There is, like, the nice werewolf's desk. I do like that it has the blue, but I kind of prefer that this one has storage. I don't know. You see what I mean? Oh. I need to leave that window centered. Can some of my chairs be like various paint? Oh, no. Let's get multiple different chairs. I think that'll be really cool. Kind of like they're all separately thrifted or something. Maybe they made that one. I like this one too. Oh, that's fun. It's like a nice little werewolves thing. This desk is base game. This is the antique writer's desk. You have to get it from the writer career though. The book behind the table's a bit inside the wall. Oh, don't look at it. It's okay. I guess we can flip it around this way. But I had scooted it into the wall on purpose. We can get a rolly desk chair, because I know we have one from, like, Crystal Creations. And that kind of makes it. Does he get many visitors? My sim? Probably not. But it's okay. If he did, he'd be ready. I'm gonna look at all the decorations from cats and dogs. I was thinking about like the little feather things as maybe being a cool option for up here. Maybe I'll use that one. Are any of these big? Yeah, let's try that. Oh, fishing gear. Oh, I didn't even consider that. Oh, let's move that thing over. Let's just put the paintings over here. The feather things, I mean, over here. Let's get the fishing stuff. My name on the gallery is just lilsimsie. I've all of my social media ever is just lilsimsie. Instagram, like my YouTube channel, all of it is just lilsimsie if you're looking for it. Gallery is all the same. Everyday clutter. Where did you go? This. Okay, look. That's so fun. Maybe the one that doesn't have a picture of a sim, because then we aren't kind of trapped with like whoever it looks like. Should I have put the mail thing over here? Maybe I could move this cow plant. Maybe it could be over here instead. And then we can put like the mail and some bags on that wall. Yeah, Growing Together has like those fishing lure items too. I might put them upstairs. I'm so in the tree right now. I don't think they'll really fit in here, but they could go up here. Put a sink in the kitchen. I was actually gonna consider not putting a sink at all in this kitchen on purpose, but I think if I did that, people would just about lose their minds. So maybe I shouldn't. I don't think they'd ever forgive me if I did that. Oh, maybe the sink is outside. Oh. And if you want to wash the dishes, you have to use it out here. I think that could be kind of cool. Let's make sure they have some kitchen clutter. Wouldn't that get really annoying? Well, it's not that far away. I mean, it's not exactly pleasant to live in this treehouse. No matter what way you put it, it's gonna be a real pain for your Sims. Like, I'm trying to warn you in advance. Like, this is gonna be a nightmare. They're gonna have to be climbing up and down ladders. Like, this is not gonna be an enjoyable experience to live in. Everything about it is gonna kind of suck. But that's just like the sacrifice that we're willing to make so that we can live in a treehouse. No, it's not for Rowan Pick. It is not for my sim that we're playing with. This is just for fun. We had the same discussion about the dog. The chat was being evil about the dog too. The chat was like, oh, just forget the dog, make it live outside. Not me. I'm not evil like chat. I guess that red and yellow one could stay. Maybe this could actually be better to put up here in like the workshop. It's probably fine. No. What about things from the kitchen clutter kit? I probably shouldn't have given them a frog. I don't really know what came over me just then with the frog thing. Maybe we just leave it like that so they can definitely cook on this counter and nothing's too much in the way. Oh, blankets by the fireplace. That could be good. I know you said blanket basket, but what if we use this one? So they're hung up. I actually kind of like that color of them. Okay. How does it look when it's nighttime? Is it bright enough? It's kind of weird lighting in there because the game thinks it's outside, obviously. But we can fix it. They can have this and like this little oil lamp. Maybe a book too. I use this one in the other room, but it's just nice. Oh my god, I can't get down there to see if it's like lined up properly. This is a nightmare. Can't do string lights because they don't work off the grid, unfortunately. We're trying to make an off the grid build, so everything in here has to be functional off the grid. I think it's okay like that. It can just be weirdly dark in there. Okay, upstairs. So this room is what I was kind of considering to be the workshop for my sim. I'm gonna give them a few things, like, well, A, they're gonna have a toilet. And nothing else, just the toilet. But I'm gonna put a sink up here too, so that they've got easy access to one. But this sink is more like with the intention of them being able to use it for their crafts. They have a woodworking table. I'm gonna maybe get like a candle making station, you know, that sort of thing could all go in here. We have an easel outside already, so we don't actually need an easel because we have one on this balcony right here behind my face cam. I'm not gonna use these anymore. I will put that though. Candles. Yeah, that's fun. The thought of them making their own candles up here in the workshop. I like it. How do they make candles without bits and pieces? Oh, bits and pieces are a real pain. You're gonna have to leave your lot and try and get some. Too bad. That's okay though. It's just fun. It's just supposed to be fun. I might use this rug again. Self-care is cheating, bits and pieces. You might be onto something there, to be honest. Yeah, you can like, if you just do a lot of recycling, you can get there. It's annoying, but you can get there. I'm gonna put a couple of garden pots upstairs in here, and I'm gonna plant soybeans in there. Maybe I should try and get, if I just get a soybean. No, I'll just get it off the gallery. This was like a proper jump scare. I was like, fairies? No, it's the spooky stuff pack. Dang it. They got even me. Let's use another one. Yeah, so these ones will grow no matter what the season because they're just inside. So you can always use them. Fairies confirmed! Hey, do you think they're making a fairy pack? I got a feeling. I want to use this mushroom, but I feel like it just looks kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. put those. We have our chess table out here. I gotta get a couple more skill building things out there too. Let's put like a literal fish. How about a goldfish that they've got mounted on the wall for whatever reason? Armored catfish. Oh, that's from Jungle Adventure. I don't think I've used Jungle Adventure yet, so I probably shouldn't do that. I've used a lot of Outdoor Retreat, so we can have this lobster. What do you think goes over here? Oh, what if they had a corkboard with a couple postcards? Because that could be kind of cute, them trying to have a pen pal. I feel like that kind of fits with the storyline. Obviously, in The Sims, you need a computer to have a pen pal. But like storyline-wise, I really like the thought of them like actually mailing stuff and getting them. The color of the cork is bothering you, is it? I guess I can see that a little bit. Let's see if we can add in some more artwork that might help. Vegetable menu. How about just this? Just like a, well, okay, what if I make a gallery wall with these three things and the third thing is a fish? Sure. Oh, this light can't be here. Almost forgot. This is off the grid. You can't be having all of that. Oh, maybe this shouldn't be there then. Maybe we should use this shelf again, because I can put this light on it. Oh, I put the broom on the wall inside of the bathroom downstairs, Charlie, so we do have one of the brooms. Which is good. Maybe flip this around so it's on this wall. I am like fully in the trees. Okay, what else would be useful in terms of gameplay? So we have the woodworking table, we have this. I mean, maybe the extra sink could still be outside. Seems like all the sinks go outside. Not all of them, but most of the sinks go outside in my build. I want to have something bigger, like maybe like another machine sort of thing. We have a telescope already. I'm thinking like indoor large scale activities that you could do for skill building. Oh, darts would have been cool. I don't think they'll really fit anywhere though. What about like a flower arranging? Can't use the pottery stuff off the grid. You need power for that. They could do crystal making. But even then, I don't really know if I like it that much. You'll make a lot of money from doing the crystal making, won't you? Does the crystal thing need power? Nope, functional off the grid. So you can use it. We have an easel outside already, so we do have an easel. That's why I didn't put one in here. I guess we could do that. Maybe another rug. Oh, there could be yoga on one of the balconies too. Where's laundry day? Okay. Try and make this match the lighter colors in there. Yeah, I agree that the crystal stuff isn't like fully the vibes, but I don't think that it's bad. I think it's like fine, the crystal stuff. So I think it should be okay if we use it. Okay, and then it's just like a whole skill building room. And crystal stuff is nice to use for this kind of thing anyway. Okay, I actually don't know if yoga's gonna fit over there. It doesn't fit back there either. I like how the pipe is clipping through that. That's kind of cool. Maybe it fits over here in the back. Maybe just like the cork yoga mat. I think they can still get up there and they can do yoga on the balcony. Look at what the balcony faces if you're gonna do your yoga out here. Are you kidding? Like, this is an amazing view. Okay, let's try and get some little cluttery stuff, like, dare I say, from the Restoration Workshop kit. This is like sawdust. But maybe they just have, in general, a few more stains upstairs. Because they're busy working on stuff up here. Can use this little storage thing. I don't know. I would have liked to have had some of this like extra shelving and stuff, but I don't really think it's gonna work. Okay, I can save. We're gonna be okay, chat. The bench next to the woodworking table is a candle maker from Eco Lifestyle. I know, right? We used to have only one woodworking table forever, and then all of a sudden, in like the past literally year, they've been giving us so many more woodworking tables. After all this time, with only the one to work with, we're finally getting more. Okay. That feels good. So we can use this desk for writing. I feel like maybe some more plants on this table could be good. Oh, I don't think the bonsai tree is gonna fit in this house, chat. I'm sorry. I feel like we're kind of... Oh, things slot all the way up there. That's cool. Oh, it's floating though. It's annoying. Yeah, can they do it with a microscope next? That's a great point. If they made a bunch more microscopes all of a sudden, I would really, really like that. Uh-oh, sorry. I didn't mean to yawn, chat. Now you're all gonna be tired too. I don't like any of those. Let's put this oil lamp on the desk. Get some more lights. Yeah, I would love to have a smaller microscope. Oh, somebody said violin before. I probably can't fit a piano. We could get like the handmade violin and put it upstairs. We have a guitar downstairs, so this violin could be kind of fun up here. Yeah, like a tabletop microscope. Or imagine if there was like a chess table or a chess board that you could like put on a regular table so that you could use any table with it. Kind of like how the games tables don't quite work like that, but if we just had like a more versatile game or chess situation, there's so many things I'd like to see in this game. So many things I want them to add. Okay, we did talk about a woohoo bush, right? Let's think about that down here. Where should it go? Maybe just here, so it's kind of next to the grill, but it's also sort of hidden. Maybe some more of the gardening stuff. I'm using so many tags. That's okay. I like that. put these right here too. Okay, and then if we get some terrain paint down. Let's put one more of those. Okay, let's do some terrain paint. Paint it with lots of dirt. Just try and get it all blendy. In here. Oops. Oh, this is gonna take me ages. Okay. All of that around here. Somehow, there's like no room on the lot. Despite the lot being, I mean, it's a small lot, but everything is floating. I somehow have like no room down here anymore. I like filled it all completely with plants, so there's like not that much space downstairs for much else. I guess that's not a bad thing. There are worse problems to have than having the place look full. Do I have any kit wrecks? Well, I guess you asked chat, not me. I'll still talk about it. I honestly feel like with kits, they're all like relatively similar in like quality. I don't know if there's any that are like bad necessarily with the kits. Like you can say what you want about the price and everything and like the amount of content, but they're all quite similar in quality. It really comes down to like what you, well, besides Blessed Us, but it comes down to like what you're looking for, because really it's just a style preference is the bigger thing. Like, do you want a build kit that's like kind of cottagey and maybe you would like the country kitchen kit? Or do you want like the cozy kitsch kit for a living room set? You know, like it just kind of depends on what you want out of it. Do you want clutter? Like, it's just hard to say. But it kind of just comes down to what you think you would get the most use out of. I really like the Book Nook kit. I like the Cozy Kitsch kit. I like the Comfy Gamer kit. The Refined Living Room kit is really good. That one's like a little bit more modern if you're looking for that kind of thing. So it really just depends. I like the Greenhouse kit. That one's pretty fun. Pastel Pop is super cute. But like, you know, when you're comparing like Pastel Pop and Greenhouse Haven, one is like for the greenhouse, it's like full of greenhouse plants, and Pastel Pop is like cutesy cozy bedroom stuff, and so it's just like so hard to pit them against each other because they're both good for different reasons. But yeah, Refined Living Room works really well with the base game. There's some good stuff in there. Blooming Rooms has loads of plants. Like, it just kind of depends. But hopefully that's helpful. It probably isn't, but I don't know. All good for different reasons. The kitchen clutter kit has unlimited cookies. There you go. That's something. I feel like it might be done. I don't think I like the roof trim, I've decided. I was trying to use like this fancy one, but it really should just be plain. I think it's better off just plain. Oh, I missed one. Right there. Now it's just like if we want to add anything onto the outside. I painted the ceilings. I'm almost scared to say this part out loud because once you say it, you can't go back. Because Twitch chat has like a thing about ivy. So if you put one, you can't delete it because they like just about lose their minds if you try and remove it. But I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so I just want to see. Please don't bully me about this, okay? Let me just look and then we can talk if we think it's good or not. Lights? Oh, no, there are lights. It's just off the grid, so the lights are kind of dark. I just don't really know if I want it to have the ivy. I don't know. I do think it helps to split it up a little bit more, but no, there are no off-the-grid fairy lights, unfortunately. That we cannot use. There are none. I'm gonna look at stuff from cottage living now. It is very different. I don't know if, maybe it just needs to have like, I don't know, like maybe like a planter box would be better. Or we could do like the wisteria. I just don't really, it's kind of small. I actually don't like that either. Oh no. No, off the grid's not part of the event. There's no specific rules about what kind of house you have to live in with the event. That was a personal choice that we have made for this build in particular. You don't have to do that. We could just add a trellis or two on the sides. We don't have to put it everywhere, but we could get like a couple of them. And that might be kind of nice. Just so we have a little bit more green. Oh, that's true. The ivy would make it even worse, like even harder for you to see your sim. You can barely even see the sim right now as it is with how this all is. What if there was a... This would require us changing the style of the house. But what if there was like a little balcony right here? Stop. Not ceilings. But like instead of the window, we put a balcony door. Does that add enough visual interest? It really complicates things upstairs. It makes it much harder for us up here for everything to work properly. I guess I can use this door again, but do it like centered. Is that centered? It doesn't even need to be centered really, because you can't even see it, so I guess there's no point in worrying about it. It's completely covered by a tree, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this stuff is better. Oh, you know what I could have now? Because we have a bigger wall. So we could use some of the workshop shelving. That one looks lit up, which it probably wouldn't be. But I could use this. And then we have like all these cool materials. You think leave the window with the balcony? I actually kind of like it. I like how many doors there are. I feel like it's kind of fun. Let's steal this light again. Okay, I'm gonna need to be like really sneaky about where I'm putting this. Okay. Basically, I want to put it like right there. And then I'll place that into it. Okay. it looks good. Is it okay like this? Maybe one more plant up here. Do you guys really dislike this enough for me to have to change it, or do you think it's okay? Because I think it's kind of cool. We could even get like some corbels or something underneath it. It's just more like architectural detail. Let's raise this, or lower it down one, I guess, not raise it. Okay. Treehouse. Should I put one more of these? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Can I size this down one more time, like somewhere else? Maybe just over there. I feel like the more of those pine trees we can get, the better. Treehouse. It's so funky. Let me save the game. Maybe add a wind chime. Oh, that could be cute. We could put that on the balcony up there. Okay. Let's put one. Wind chime. The main trees, these two are from Outdoor Retreat. These ones are Outdoor Retreat also, I think. Yeah, pretty much all the trees we're using are Outdoor Retreat. Except this one is Debug High School Years. Yeah, the structural looking trees are from Outdoor Retreat. Aluminum, these are bamboo, this one. So that could work for right here. Any outdoor off the grid lights? We've got a couple. We have some of these like thingies around. I'm gonna put a sim in here. Just so I can see it. And like change the light color. I'm not gonna have this guy live here forever. This is purely for right now so I can test it. Okay? Nobody panic. I'm pretty sure I saved as with him already. No. Okay. Now there's a whole separate save, so it's no big deal. No big deal. Doesn't want to save. Okay, now it did. The wind chimes are from the backyard stuff pack. If you're looking for them. Oh no. Summer. Sunny. Make it the afternoon. Okay. Set color and intensity. This candle, you need to be more of like a warmer white color. Wait, how did I make you just that one? I think I did. It's nice that I can't do all of them. You know? It's just like mainly the outside ones, because these ones in particular, like this particular light is pretty dark, so just want to change that. Oh, here we go. The bear is climbing. Let me look at it at night. Yeah, that's a little bit better. The color of it. Oh! The crow is very busy, I guess. Sure, that's fine. What was I gonna check also when I was in here? Was there something else I was gonna look at? I don't know. I feel like that was that the last thing? Just the lighting? I swear I had something else on my mind. Oh, we should do fireflies. Oh yeah. Let's put some of them down here. Good idea. Can't believe I nearly forgot about fireflies. And it's gonna be dark so we can show you what they look like. Okay. Okay, well now I've kind of cheated the time of day. But imagine in live mode, you can't see them. I can put more. We could put like, maybe there's some mosquitoes under here so that we can see that in live mode. Look, see? Just some bugs. Am I gonna test the yoga mat? Oh, I'm not really worried about that too much, but we can practice yoga so I can show you. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, look, see? He can get up there and walks on top of it. They just walk on top of these. Like, it's not really a problem. Can I put them in the trees? Oh. We could put some mosquitoes up high. Let's see what that looks like. If you could see them, like... Does it work? Oh yeah, there's bugs up there now. Oh, cool. About the poor dog. Well, so again, this is not... I'm not actually playing in this lot. This is just me bringing a random sim here so I can test something, okay? The dog is fine. There will be no dog on this lot for most people who play here. It is okay. Make sure you go like right here probably. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, would you like to come sit on this chair? Yay! It's thrilling. I like how the lighting looks right now too. I'm gonna get out of here so I can take a screenshot of it. No, the mosquitoes don't actually bite. They are purely pretend, those mosquitoes. It's just a VFX. Same as like the ducks don't do anything to you. The mosquitoes don't do anything to you. How cool. Oh, there's a missing bit of roof paint. I wanted to get this one on there. We can probably put some of the fireflies up high too. It's gonna look kind of weird on the gallery, but that's no big deal. Let's put some over here. Oh man. Yep, that's fine. I think maybe another one like way back this way. It always looks so goofy when you're in build mode. Like, that is so strange. But just trust me, it's gonna be so good. Oh, the firefly's in the hole for the tree. Where am I? Wait. Oh my god, did I like break everything? What the heck? Does it think I'm still in the ceiling paint? Is that why it's doing that? Okay. Thought I was in the ceiling paint still. Yeah, let's put this in here. I'm gonna cheat again so it can be nighttime. Look. Watch this closely. Oh. Look, you see the fireflies inside? Look at that. You'll see like random little bugs appear. Isn't that so cool? Also, somebody asked about this earlier. I think that was the last thing I was gonna say. They were wondering about this and how you need solar panels for the stove. This one is functional off the grid, so you're okay without solar panels on there. We could potentially put a solar panel on the roof just to have like a little bit of extra, I don't know, pizzazz, but I don't know if I want to. We could also do like a wind turbine somewhere on the roof, but it just feels like not appropriate. Is this stinking because of something I did? Can you clean out the spoiled food? What did you just do? I feel like he just put the journal inside of here. Sims are so annoying like that. Leave the journal where I told you to. He's like trying to put stuff away. Okay. Now he washed the dishes in there for some reason. But that's okay. Put a generator who said we need to be green. I mean, I guess we could put a generator. No, I'm not gonna do that. What time of day is the lighting a bit better? Maybe like 2 p.m. or something? $1 p.m.? That's fine. Okay. Let me pause and I'll show you around and then we can put it on the gallery. Did I do it again with the journal? Oh, he did it again with the journal! I hate you. Okay. So this is what it looks like from the outside. This is like the main ladder that we think that you would walk up to get to upstairs. So they have like their mailbox and stuff like that over here. There's also a grill and we have a picnic table and like a fire pit downstairs. And then if you climb up here, there's a couple planter boxes with some pretty flowers. There's a bench for you. Inside of this room is the house, is the bedroom in the house. It's kind of like two separate buildings, this house. So we have our bedroom here. There's a crow, there's like a bookshelf and some yarn. We do have a nightstand and like places to store things. This is our bathroom. The only tub or place to shower in the whole house is right here. No, the dog can't get inside, but it doesn't matter because this is just a random household. I just moved random Sims in here so I could play test. There's not gonna be a dog here for real. It's just temporary when we're play testing. It's okay. The dog can't get up ladders, obviously, but he's not supposed to be there. Ignore him. It's just so we can test how the Sim gets in. Outside of their bedroom, they have an easel and a yoga mat. You can also get down from over here. There's another ladder this way. And downstairs out this way, we have like some more planter boxes and stuff. And another ladder. This one will take you up, up, up to the very top. It's the only way to get up to the very top. There's not one inside. But we do have a telescope. There's a like crystal table, candle making. There's a woodworking table. There's an extra toilet up here. There's a violin. There's a chess table and like an extra sink and stuff. This is just like your skill building room. And then down here, if you were to go this way on the main level, this is like the whole living space. The game thinks it's outdoor lighting because there's a hole in the floor for the tree. But there's a kitchen and like your dining table. They've got a little desk with a journal, even though he keeps trying to put the journal away. And then they have like a living room right here. And that's the whole place. There's no sink in here because they have to use this. And there's not a crystal charging mat. I don't really care about that. Do I need to add one? I guess I probably should. I just don't like, I don't like how it looks. The crystal table is there because I like how it looks. The charging mat ruins the vibes. Let's see. Sometimes I put it on a table so it like looks a little bit more interesting. We could probably put it up on that top floor, like outside of this doorway. They can charge like right here. You can barely even see this balcony, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I think it looks better when it's on a table. It kind of looks like a fancy table when it's like that. You can also see in build mode I have like loads of bugs. That's because they have like cute VFX, so there's like fireflies and mosquitoes and stuff. Okay, let's put it on the gallery. Off the grid treehouse. 1 bedroom. It is 2 bathrooms technically. A cozy treehouse in Copperdale. I built this on Little Falls Nook in Copperdale. A cozy treehouse. Let's just leave it at that. I built it on Little Falls Nook in Copperdale. No, there's actually 3 bathrooms if you count the bush. I won't put that. There's a bush downstairs, there's a toilet in the main floor, and there's another toilet on the top floor. So, There are space for two, no, there is space for 2 Sims to sleep. And plenty of skill building objects. The entire place is on ladders, so it is not suitable for pets or babies. Yeah, it's off the grid. It doesn't have any electricity. There's also no electricity or running water. It's in the sky. Hashtag lilsimsie, hashtag off the grid, hashtag treehouse. I know, it's cool, right? No, toddlers can't climb ladders. Toddlers in my mind are included in the baby umbrella. Little ones. And like Sims can't hold a baby and climb a ladder either, obviously, so. Don't we need a water collector? No, you can get it from the water back here. There's water nearby. They don't get to have one. Too bad, so sad for them. Okay, upload. Yeah, they can just like grab water from here if they need it. You gotta carry that stuff up yourself. Sorry. You've gotta carry it. This is so cool. I'm glad we built this. So I wasn't even gonna make a treehouse today. Somebody in chat was like, make a treehouse, and I was like, wait, good idea. It was a random decision and it was a good one, so thank you to that person. Oh my god. It's 2 exact full pages. It costs only 42,000, so it's not too expensive, but it does cost a lot of real life money because the packs has so many packs. I don't know what I was gonna make. I was gonna make something like this, just not in the sky. But it's more fun that it's in the sky. No, and 2 pages of packs is not that bad. I've done worse. I've done way worse. I've done like 4 pages of packs before. And that's real bad. Because that's 28 more packs than this one is. It's still bad, but it's, you know. The Broccoli Gen main house is uploaded. It might be uploaded like a little bit outdated, but it is on there. From May 20th. It's mostly the same. The kids' bedrooms have changed a little bit because they're a bit older now, but it's mostly the same. Am I posting that speed build? What, this one? I might post this eventually. Probably not for a while though, to be honest, because I have a lot of videos pre-recorded right now. Because I'm pre-recording for when I get access to the pack, and then I'll have all the pack videos eventually to post. So like, it's not gonna go up anytime soon. Maybe in like a month I'll post it on YouTube. But I think I will. I recorded it, so we can. Turned out pretty fun. Do you like it, Snap? No, she wouldn't like it. She wouldn't like a treehouse. She wouldn't enjoy that. This is like her worst nightmare. It'd be fun to look at the birds, but I don't think she could climb a ladder very easily. Both because she's a cat, but also because she's an ancient cat. She's not, she doesn't get around as well as she used to, just in general. Anyway, I'll show you where it is again. It's in Copperdale, but I'll show you what lot it is. It's the high school years world. And it's like over here. It kind of blends into the environment back here. But I put it on this lot. I'm gonna get rid of him too. Because he's scaring people. But that's where it goes. She heard no pets and came to let us know her thoughts. Oh, poor Wormy. Okay, well, this is a little bit earlier than I normally end stream. But to be completely honest with you, I don't feel 100% right now anyway. And we finished a build. So I might end the stream now. Is that bad to ditch you? I don't know. Tomorrow we're gonna play Stardew Valley. And then on Thursday, the gameplay trailer for Fairies comes out. So we'll get to talk about that on Thursday. I think I'll make a video, like reacting to it like normal. And then we'll probably like just yap about it and then build a little bit on stream on Thursday afterward. I didn't get to do the yapping stream of my dreams when the reveal trailer came out because I had to like emergency fly to Illinois. So now I'm gonna be home on Thursday we can yap. We get to do the yapping that we wanted to. So that'll be good. So those are our plans for the next couple of days. Let me go see who all is live. I don't usually end stream at this time, so I don't even know. Oh my gosh, I have been meaning to get a chance to raid Liz the Last. Liz is doing a massive fundraiser for the Trevor project right now, and is playing the Stardew Valley Expanded mod. So I might go over there. I keep seeing her post about it, but I haven't been like able to raid her. So this is actually really good timing. So let's go raid Liz, and we can watch the big stream for the Trevor project. They've raised almost $13,000 already, which is pretty cool. So we'll go over there and say hi, and then I'll catch you all tomorrow. Okay? Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all later. Okay? Good night. And stop.